Puebla. Known for its stunning architecture, talavera pottery, and the delicious dish mole poblano, the city was founded by the Spanish in 1531 and was built as a midway point between the capital, now called Mexico City, and the port of Veracruz, where the conquistadors first landed. Today, Puebla is the capital of the state by the same name, and with a population of 3.25 million, it is the fourth largest city in Mexico. Join me as I spend 2 days exploring this historic city. Hi, I'm Alfie. In 2020, the pandemic struck, my father died suddenly, and my 6-year relationship came to an end. I fell into a severe depression and decided I needed a change in order to heal and find some joy in life again. So I quit my teaching job, packed my bags, and left small-town New Jersey to travel south of the border, practice my Spanish, and start this travel vlog. I'll share all my adventures, travel tips, and hopefully inspire you to visit these places as well. This is Gringo Interrupted. Okay, back in Puebla, day 2 of Puebla. Gonna see if I can check out all the things that I missed yesterday. There's a museum I want to check out and a couple streets that are supposed to be really cool. So see if I can get all that done today. Fueled up at Tortas Meche near the Zócalo with chilaquiles verdes, fried tortilla chips smothered in salsa verde and topped with eggs, and a glass of agua fresca flavored with rice. First stop today is the Callejón de los Sapos, or Alley of the Toads. This charming and colorful street gets its name from the Colonial era, when the nearby river frequently flooded the area, attracting large numbers of toads to the street. Today, the street is known for its bars and restaurants, antique shops, and places to buy talavera pottery, a type of Spanish tin-glazed earthenware whose tradition was brought to Puebla due to the demand of tiles by the newly established churches after the city's founding. Nearby, at the doorstep of El Templo de San Roque, you'll find the El Parián Market, Puebla's largest artisan market selling crafts from all over Mexico. However, unbeknownst to me, today turned out to be a holiday, La Fiesta de Corpus Christi, a Catholic holiday, and the festival has taken over the market's streets.
Lunes, yo me llamo Tarzán y la gente me dice cómo es. El rey de la selva. Jane es perfecto gracias a sus raíces. ¿Sabes cómo es? El rey de la selva. Ando con mis leones cazando los ciervos. ¿Cómo es? El rey de la selva. Yo soy jefe de leones a cerdo. ¿Cómo es? El rey de la selva. A los Tarzán, soy mero pero haters no faltan. Yo le echo los leones y ya está. Yo soy el rey de la selva.
I noticed a few stands selling this drink, chocolate de agua, a pre-Hispanic concoction made with chocolate and water and whipped. The wooden tool she is using to make it frothy is called a molenillo. It tastes like drinking an Italian ice, like an Italian chocolate ice or water ice. It's really good.
Marmalada de banana para ella, le sirve mucho porque ella está muy bella. Se ve más linda, se ve más bella. De salvadoreña, una doncella. Orangután y Superman, yo mando toda esta tu papá. Yo soy el jefe de este lugar, yo soy el rey de la selva.
Corpus Christi is a Catholic holiday, but here in Puebla, they have their own custom of buying and selling dolls called panzones, or big bellies. The dolls are a tradition from the colonial days when artisans made these fat men and painted ladies to mock the outrageous lives of the rich and upper class. For this reason, today is also called Dia de los Panzones. Next to the market is the Barrio del Artista, or artist neighborhood. With around 45 art studios and galleries, normally these streets exhibit the artwork of local artists. However, today it has been taken over by the festivities of the holiday. You would think this was a Saturday or Sunday. It's Thursday. If you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'm trying to squeeze in all these things. Going to another church that I read that the inside is completely covered in gold. So it's something to see. On Calle Cinco de Mayo is the Templo de Santo Domingo, built in 1571 and dedicated to Saint Michael the Archangel. While beautiful itself, the attached chapel, La Capilla del Rosario, is the real draw here. One of the best examples of the new Spanish Baroque, this UNESCO World Heritage Site, which was built in 1690, was the first chapel dedicated to Our Lady of the Rosary, who stands at the centerpiece of the chapel under a dome supported by 12 marble columns representing the 12 apostles. The entire chapel is decorated with gilded yeseria, molded stucco and plaster that is covered with 24-karat gold leaves, giving the chapel an incredible mystical feeling, exaggerated by the sunlight pouring in through the dome's windows. Checked my footage of that, but I can already probably tell that that's something you just have to see in person to really appreciate. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. But the amount of money that the Spanish spent in the New World, which could have gone to, to like feed and house and clothe so many people, it really is just such hypocrisy, I mean, come on. Heading now to the Museo Amparo, which is a museum that has a lot of pre-Hispanic art, which is not really what I'm interested in seeing because I've seen a lot of that, and so have you if you've watched my videos. But they have an exhibit on blacks in Mexico, which I'm interested in because, African history in Mexico is really hard to come by, and I know it exists. And I know there are communities of black Mexicans in certain parts of the country, but you don't really see it anywhere and you don't really hear about it. So that's what I'm interested to see. So let's see what we can find out. Probably the most important historical museum in Puebla, the Museo Amparo is housed in 2 colonial-era buildings, and its collection explores Mexico's development over time, with pieces ranging from 2500 BC to the present day. Staged in an ultra-modern space, it was one of the first museums in Mexico to incorporate multimedia technology into its exhibits. You'll find pieces from all Mexico's past civilizations, including Teotihuacan, Huastec, Totonac, Maya, Olmec, Chichimec, Mixtec, and Aztec. So, of course, the exhibit that I had read about was only temporary, so it's not here, but there is a mural that is behind me that remains from that exhibit. So, oh well. Named Raíces, or Roots, this mural by Baltasar Castellano Melo and 4 other artists represents the history of African peoples in Mexico. In the center, we see the syncretism of indigenous, African, and mestizo cultures as one mother giving birth to a new, quote-unquote, race. Notice how the mural incorporates 3-dimensional adornments like seashells, feathers, and different fabrics. I'm not sure what this bike taxi with the oxygen masks represents, but if you know, leave it in the comments. Make sure to not miss the rooftop cafe that offers stunning views of the city, especially all the domes of all the churches. Well, this is the perfect way to end my time in Puebla, sitting up here looking at the rooftops of these gorgeous buildings and churches with a latte. The only thing that's spoiling it is the clouds have rolled in, and also there's some concert going on nearby, and they're playing Achy Breaky Heart. Yeah. But other than that, beautiful. Hasta luego. Next up, Cholula, home of the best view of the volcano Popo, spectacular churches, a tragic massacre, and the biggest pyramid in the world?